What's up, everybody, and welcome back to the YouTube channel. We're bringing you what the people want. People love food in mouths, so we are bringing you food in mouths. This is my diet now. I'm 3 weeks post-show. What I'm very, very, very happy with is the amount of food here, because more often than not, you're not eating a lot of food post-show, but I'm still very, very lean, eating 4,264 calories. I hate not round numbers, it drives me insane, but I'm committing to the cause with John. I'm not gonna question his methods. So today's macros are gonna be 575 grams of carbohydrates. That's a good old chunk of carbohydrates. 320 grams of protein and 76 grams of fat, which is a good chunk of food, which I'm excited to eat every single day. I'm really, really hungry. It keeps my appetite high, and all round, in a pretty happy place where food is. So this tells me that food's about to be high this off season. This is 3 weeks post-show. We're still chilling, like we're not even pushing things yet. So I think it's gonna be a 5K, 5.5K plus off season. We're gonna start off with meal one, super, super simple. 300 grams of egg whites, 150 grams of eggs, basically just 3 whole eggs. Eggs weigh about 50 grams on average, so I literally just average it out. I'm not weighing all my eggs out. I'm not doing it. They'll even out eventually, guys, all right? I've got 80 grams of bread here. I'm not too worried kind of what type of bread it is at this point, as long as it's not some stupidly high carb bread. I've then got 80 grams of banana, which is just a whole banana. Again, with the banana, I'm not gonna weigh the banana out every single time. They're gonna even out. Sometimes you get a bigger one, sometimes you get a smaller one. In an off season, guys, I'm not worried about 10 to 15 calories here and there, but in a prep, best believe what your boy's wearing his bananas out. And then the pièce de la résistance, blueberry muffin, baby. I've been having these blueberry muffins from Everyday Roastery, which is just down the road. Shout out to Harley, letting us know about this, along with just a little bit of a latte. You know what? Like when you come off prep and you've been drinking black coffee for eight weeks or whatever it is, drinking a latte tastes like drinking cream, and that's just almond milk as well. It's not like oat milk or anything, or normal milk. And then, of course, just some veggies, some roughage, which is just basically coleslaw. I just basically pick a few different greens or a vegetable every single meal. Super simple, making sure I get at least 2 liters down. This is a pre-workout meal as well. I've popped my growth hormone in before this meal, not for any reason other than just because it's when I remember to take it. Sit down, gonna eat this, gonna head out to train, and then we'll see you at the next meal. Guys, I am so proud, humbled, and privileged to announce the sponsor for this video is my own podcast, Bridging the Gap podcast. We are bringing it back not only on audio, but visually as well. I'll tag it for you. We'll pop it into the description box as well. It is a weekly podcast where we talk 30 to 45 minutes, questions from you guys from my Instagram, questions from you guys from the comments, but also a little bit of live sprinkled in as well. Giving you the rundown, what I'm doing, things that I'm going up to, and the deep, dark secrets of my life that YouTube, Instagram don't get to see. So guys, if you can do, please, please, please subscribe to the YouTube channel. Pop over to the podcast app, Spotify, anywhere else that you can listen to podcasts, you'll find us. Drop a rating if you enjoy it. Tag us on your Instagrams, and hopefully we'll see you over there. All right, guys, we are here for post-workout. We're in the sandpit of convenience, you know, and I would be remiss to not exercise that. We actually ordered in post-workout meal. You just can't do this stuff in the UK, you know, so we've got, maybe in London somewhere, in one specific part of London. But here we go. 200 grams of cooked chicken here. We've got 100 grams of cooked rice. There's about 150 grams of potato here. And then we've just got red cabbage, asparagus. I'm going to add my own salt to this, and then I'm also going to have 100 grams of Cocoa Pops after this, because we want a bigger bolus of carbohydrates post-workout. Now, the reason for having more carbohydrates post-workout is because when you train, when you exercise, when you break down muscle, you have an upregulation of a glucose transporter, specifically glucose transporter 4. Makes more sense, right? Upregulation of glucose transporter 4, more ability to transport glucose. So that is why we have more carbohydrates than any other meal post-workout. The total calories for this meal is about 1,000, just under 180 carbohydrate, 5 fat. I tend to try and keep my fat a little bit low post-workout because I'm trying to just prioritize carbohydrates, that digestion of carbohydrates. Fats will slow that digestion. So if I ever notice that like I have a big meal and you can feel the hunger creeping very, very quickly, or you go a little hypoglycemic, which just means that kind of low blood sugar feeling, I will just like add some fats into this meal. But so far, it's been pretty good. And then, of course, there's about 50 grams of protein. Always aiming for around about 40 to 50 grams of protein. Someone my size, 40 to 50 grams of protein 4 to 5 times a day. Trying to get a really good whack of essential amino acids from a high quality protein like chicken. So I'm not trying to get like protein from bread. I'm not trying to get protein from any other trace sources. I'm trying to get a good old amount of protein from post-workout. We'll sit down, we'll eat this clean meal, and see you the next meal. Hi guys, so meal 3, we tend to, I try to get out here. I'm in Dubai, I've got to enjoy the sun a little bit. Some incredible benefits to the sun. Vitamin D, circadian rhythm. If you guys don't, you should follow Andrew Huberman, who has some incredible life hacks, biohacks that are free, that are gonna help you sleep better, feel better. Vitamin D is so good for testosterone production. I've already got enough testosterone, but I'm actually quite low on vitamin D. You guys would have seen in my blood work video, I'm low on vitamin D, so I'm making an effort to get out into the sun a little bit. Also, working from my phone for like 2 hours by the pool is never an issue. Doing all of those kind of immediate responses that I can do, any emails that I can do, and then saving the rest for later when the sun goes down, it's not an issue. It's not an issue for me, guys. So I've got a very, very quick and easy meal that I've been having the last few days. A little bit less micronutrition in this one naturally, just because I have a lot elsewhere. It's not really a big deal. I've got 50 grams of protein from whey in here that I made earlier. I'm just using Ghost Whey protein isolate. I've also got 25 grams of protein from this Greek yogurt, which has also got about 30 to 40 carb in as well, which I'm just gonna nibble on. And then I'm gonna have 9 of these. Are the best rice cakes on the fucking planet, lad. These are balsamic vinegar rice cakes. These are the best things about Dubai. Maybe not the best, but one of the best things about Dubai. So I'm gonna have 9 of those rice cakes, which is gonna be a big meal. Like, that's so little. And then guys who kind of stress and worry about, getting food in. Simple meals like this, they taste good. There's 100 carb in this, 10 fat, super simple, and then 80 protein. So a big old chunk of protein here, 875 calories, and I can just have this poolside while we absorb some beautiful sun. I will go in soon. We've been out here about an hour and a half. I don't need to overexpose myself. I am still ginger. Don't know if you guys noticed, I am still ginger. Haven't changed since the last like 10 years maybe before that I was. So I can't stay out too long. And yes, I've got factor 50 on, all right? You don't need to comment down and let me know. I'm still good. The freckles are a little bit, am I red? Probably not. I'm good. So don't you worry about it, right? I've been here for 10 days now. I'm not red yet. I don't plan on going red. So meal 3, let's go. Okay guys, here for meal 4. I'm so tired, sun just absolutely rips me. That little bit of a sun out there has killed me here. So burgers, baby, burgers for the boys. Who would have thought? Same meal as on prep. We've got 250 grams of lean mince here, 2 buns, which are about 60 carb each. And then I'm gonna have this punnet. Is that the right word? Punnet? Punnet of grapes, 300 grams. I'm gonna have the whole thing here. And then I'm also gonna have half a liter of apple juice with this meal. No other reason than I just like apple juice. Like, I'm not like struggling to eat food or anything. I'm just craving some goddamn apple juice. There's also a little bit of cheese on top, as you can see. I'm not gonna count the condiments. Like, condiments I definitely would be a little bit more mindful of in prep, but we bulking, brah. I'm not gonna worry so much. So a very, very simple meal for me. This is going to be like 160 carb altogether, so it's pretty big. 70 protein again, and then 25 fat, so another hefty meal of fat. And then that's pretty close to my macros being done now. I've got about 400 calories after this. So we're going to sit down, we're going to eat, and catch you in the final meal. All right, guys, coming in. Sorry about the light. Loki's not here anymore, so the lighting is now awful. Sorry, Loki, I cannot be bothered to change it. We're going to finish up. Super simple meal. We're going to go with another 50 grams of protein from Ghost Whey. I'm going to go with 50 grams of Cocoa Pops. And that literally hits my macros bang on, 320 protein, 560 carb, and then about 75 fat there, so 4,250 calories, 3.5 weeks post show. Body weight's pretty like stable day in, day out, which is pretty nice, kind of floating around that high 110s, like 111. I'm probably going to float between 111 and 112 now. We've just put food up about 400 calories, so I was at like 3.8 just before this last week, now just above 4.2. So we'll probably see a spike up in weight, body will get used to it, and then that'll probably just float around there for them. But again, we're not like aggressively pushing food at this point. There's no need for us to aggressively push food at this point. We're just kind of conservatively taking it in this recovery phase. You guys have seen the blood work video. I've got some time to rest up. We're still on TRT, or sports TRT, I should say. The real kind of push up in food and surplus when you're assisted, it should probably be aligned with when you're on cycle. So that's what we're gonna do. I hope you guys enjoyed this video. A full day of eating in Dubai, the sandpit of convenience, which is incredible. I hope you guys enjoy this type of video. If you do, drop a like, drop a comment. If you want to see more full day of eating videos, let me know. We'll see you in the next video, everybody. Bye-bye. Peace.